We finna check out the park for NBA 2K25. See what we balling in, what we breaking ankles in. Are you gonna listen to the new Doechii album? I've never even heard of Doechii. Is it good? Let's check it out. The City. Please be smaller. I want to play Dune. Dune does look pretty good. Here we go. Is PC gonna have anti-cheat? Nigga, you know they don't. Come on, it's 2K. Are they gonna have good servers is the better question. Oh, we can spit on our head in the city. They're going with like kind of like almost like a Celtics theme for the rec, basically. That's the vibe I'm getting because Jason Tatum's on the cover. So they're trying to go with like a bench warmer type of court vibe, you feel me? More sweat. Was that shakedown? We love to see our brothers getting a check. Went from content creator to getting a check. I hate 2K, but I like to see black people win. So, you know, I'm gonna let it rock. Shout out to Shakedown. He back in the game. They bringing back the old courts? What year was this? Because I've seen these before. What year was these? Is this on PS4? It is. I don't know if these courts will be on PS4. Is 2K15? I knew these were older courts. Yeah. I was like, this isn't 14, I don't think. I don't really remember 15 and 16's courts like that. The only court I really remember was Sunset Beach. That might have been 16's court that I'm thinking of. So these are 15's. Listen, let me ask y'all. For the 2K heads in this, does this excite you? Like the old courts are back? Does this excite you? Can you do the trolling series again? Hey, did you know I had a whole channel dedicated to, you said no. I had a whole channel dedicated to trolling. Did you know that? And hardly anybody watched it. Kind of goes back to the conversation I had about, people in live service games, they don't know what they want. Niggas will tell me to do something and won't watch it. That's why I don't listen to y'all no more. I only look at the data. And the data suggests long form, video essay, documentary style content is the wave right now. You said the Mike Menace? Yeah, the Mike Menace one. I got rid of it. Wasting my time. Also, I'm just not passionate about it. That's not to say I won't troll in Call of Duty or 2K every once in a while. When it presents itself, I still do it for the people who casually watch. I still do it, but I do it when it presents itself. When somebody's talking shit on the mic, I'm gonna talk shit back. But do I go out of my way anymore? No, I'm not passionate about that. I'm not 19 anymore, guys. I'm 30. I turned 34 about 2 weeks ago. Let it go. This guy, yeah, when it's organic, it's legitimately fun. It's literally funny. I'd argue he trolls the chat every stream. Said Unk status. Yeah, because here's a different perspective too, right? Like on some real shit. Yeah, trolling at 34 gets tiresome. On some real shit, if I was just trolling all the time, on the flip side, a lot of y'all be like, yo, you too old for that shit. I mean, y'all do it to some of y'all favorite rappers right now. When what was it? When J. Cole did the grippy shit, people was posting screenshots of his age. He said facts. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't listen to people, bro. You only got to listen to the data. It's grippy. I didn't see what happened there. I'm over here yapping. It's grippy. I'm 33. I understand you. Like, let it happen. Like, just have fun with it. I'm never going to be on that court. I'm not trying to sweat. I do like that the my courts are back so that we can run private matches. That was one thing that I hated about the last few 2Ks. It felt like you always had to hop online in the rec and sweat or the park and sweat. Sometimes you just want to get on and have fun. And like, it's an old feature, but I really hope they keep it in there. The my court, so you can run private matches with friends and just have fun. Getting used as a shield is terrifying. It's great. Yeah, my priorities change now that I'm 30. The priorities change. Become a legend. Like as some of y'all will see it when you get over 30, you get tired of shit that used to excite you under 25. Yeah, and then new things like excite you. Like I'll give you an example too. Why it's important to age gracefully. You may not like it at first, but people will respect you and they'll learn to move along with you. I was watching a video from I keep fucking his name up. FD Signifier, I think. And he was talking about what's old boy? What's his name? The black he's black. Speed. He was talking about Speed and he was talking about how like Speed has grown on him because he's like matured. I don't know if y'all seen that video, but somewhere in that video, he showed a clip of Speed and he was somewhere in Europe. It looked like it was Italy or something. And he was talking about how because of his old content, he's cultivated a fan base that thinks that they can talk to him any kind of way. And then he shows this clip of his fans calling him the hard R. No, thank you. Like, I don't want that. No, thank you. And that comes from never coming out of that character and just joking all the time. So I like to remind people, like, I am a person. I am a person, guys. I'm not a fucking court gesture. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'll give it to him. He handled it very well. Apparently that happens to him all the time because I don't watch his content, but he handled that shit very well because I don't know how I would respond to that. Like, I'd be like, all right, bro, stream's over because y'all not gonna do that to me. It's getting a little weird. I don't think he can pivot at all at this point. Yeah, he's almost like in too deep. And like I never wanted to get in too deep. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm sitting here yapping, this did nothing for me. Probably because I'm not even gonna be in the park. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Me and my friends, we play rec, and then we're probably gonna play my court. Every once in a while we'll play a little bit of pro-am, but then we realize we don't care to sweat. This did nothing for me. It was cool that we got to see the rec a little bit, but niggas will make a fool out of themselves on the internet just to fill their wallet at the expense of their mental health. I'm somebody who really practices the mental health shit, bro. Do what's best for you. You understand it when you get older. You saw the new gameplay footage for Phantom Blade Zero, the one that came out like a week ago. Yeah. What build you gonna make? Flock is really adamant about playing PG, and like I've never been against anybody else in the friend group running PG. It's just more so like I'm one of the more consistent people that plays, and then people like when I do it because I'm a good passer and I get everybody involved. But Flock says he's going to be there. He says he's going to be playing consistently with us. So I said I will move off of PG. So originally I was going to make an SGA type of high layup build. Now I'm not 100% sure because I also don't know who's going to play. I'm either going to make a 3 and D at the wing. I'm going to make some type of lockdown 3 and D, or I'm going to make a center because I don't know who's playing center because I know Nomad said he wants to play the 4. Can you make more than one? Yeah, I always make at least 2 builds. It depends on what we need, but yeah, it's either going to be a 3 or yeah, Pat Bev did. Like I've always low-key wanted to make like a full-blown lockdown build where I just steal the ball all the damn time. I'm letting y'all know I ain't going to be on like I used to. We know you got a job, see? Look, going back to the conversation we just talked about like growing up, Chaos is pushing 32. He sees what we talking about. He got a job now. He got a dog pissing all over his bed. He's busy now, so he can't be on the game as much. So he's letting you know he's not gonna be on the game. It just happens when you get there. When you get there, bruh. The only reason I'm blessed to do this shit is because it's my job. But I never forget that shit. I never forget that shit. But even still, I have other things to do, even if it's my job. He said pissy sheets. Yeah, he tweeted about it. I ain't putting his business out there. He tweeted about his. You should get one of those. You should get one of those sheet protectors. I meant to put that in the group DM. You should get a sheet protector that goes over your bed. So if he pees on your bed, you could take the sheet protector off and wash it, so the piss doesn't get on your mattress. Because when I first got Aki, he would do that shit too. But what was I saying? Yeah. So yeah, I might have to make a center because now Chaos said he's not playing. I might make both a lock and a center. We'll see. Do you miss your regular job? No, I wouldn't. It's stressful being an independent contractor, being self-employed, because if I don't go, the ship don't move. But that being said, I also recognize the blessings of it. Like an example being is yesterday, right? Wednesday, I said that I'll see you guys tomorrow on Thursday stream. And I actually meant that, but I forgot the next day was Thursday, and Thursday's the day my girl is off. So that's the day we spend the day together. So then I was like, that's why I didn't stream yesterday. Because, you got to make time for people, right? So like, even though I said I was going to be here for stream, I didn't because I chose to spend time with her. And I can afford to do that because I'm blessed enough with this job that I can take a day off. That being said, the days when I'm on, I got to go hard basically. So nah, I wouldn't trade it for it's stressful, but then if I want to wake up and say, fuck it, I want to watch anime today, I can. It's all about having that balance and that discipline to work hard when you need to be, which is where a lot of people struggle when they go full time. Something even I struggled with when I went full time. Goes from being a hobby to like, damn, I need to really like be on this shit, and you really got to focus more on the numbers. Yeah, it's like a give and take type of thing. So no, I wouldn't trade it for it. The stories that I hear from, because I still have plenty of friends that work regular 9 to 5s. The stories that I hear, people stressing, being stressed out, like, no, thank you. I don't want to work for nobody. I like being self-employed, as well as employing people too. So that's the park trailer. That's the park trailer. It didn't move me, as you can see, because I'm yapping. But maybe we can get some more interesting information in the actual court side where they break things down. Man, playing games for a living is the goal. That's one way of looking at it. I don't really. What's the name? The people who play games for a living, they usually don't last long. Yo, shout out to Demo with the sub. Appreciate it. I do produce content, guys. Like, I do produce scripts, write, produce, record, all this other shit. That takes a lot. It is a lot of work. It's not an easy job, and then you're constant. There's always new competition. There's always new, younger, hipper people coming out. It's not as easy as you think. It's not as easy as you think. I would never say it's like it's all about a matter of perspective, right? Like, it's obviously not as hard backbreaking work as like a construction worker, but it is hard. It's hard mentally, but because you have to study the market a lot, and you have to. If you want to be a top tier, if you just want to be somebody who gets by paycheck to paycheck, then yeah, you could just play games for a living. But no, I spend a lot of time doing research on a multitude of different things, writing, producing, brainstorming. He does a lot more than gaming. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I spend more time producing content than I do gaming. The only gaming I really do is on this stream. Which is like, if you do the math, it's like 2 to 3 hours. I'm gonna be honest, I game just as much as probably a lot of y'all. Like, now, if you're somebody who solely only streams, then yeah, they play games 14 hours a day. But if you're making real content that requires real effort, you won't be gaming as much. Trust me. Let's see what the courtside report is hitting for.
Welcome back to another NBA 2K25.
Don't you do consulting too?
I'm Chris Manning.
Sometimes with people in the Discord.
Today, we're joined by Eric Benish, VP of NBA Development at Visual Concepts, who's going to bring...
Do you see yourself behind the scenes in the future as far as writing and producing? I definitely can do it. I learned it from the G4 days, as well as my parents, and my girl produces it. Not a girl producer. My girl keeps trying to push me to figure out how to get into that. She's like, the way you judge television shows and the way you talk about it, she's like, you could easily be like a producer. She's like, you have a deep appreciation for like art. And the more I start to talk about music, I'm starting to understand it. I guess it's because I don't want to come across as like egotistical, but I do think I have a deeper understanding of creativity. I think that I'm almost like the antithesis of like a DJ Academics. It's funny because people compare me to him, and that's why I say I don't feel like I'm like him, because I feel like I talk more about music. Like, when we talk about music or movies, I really talk about the intricacies, even gaming, of what I like and dislike. So can't nobody call me a hater, versus just like gossip stuff, which that's no disrespect to him, because there's a market for that. That's why he's popping. I just have appreciation for music, basically. And I think there's a market for people who want to consume more intelligent type of perspectives, as well with a douse of humor in there. PS5 Pro release dates. I got that. We're going to talk about it later. So yeah, I think there's space for me to get into it. It's just a matter of a win, basically. It's a matter of when. Not going to lie, the content creation shit is hard part-time even. I'm even blessed position. I feel like a lot of people would be a lot more blessed if they had your mentality, where they just accept that, hey, I'm going to be a part-time creator and that's okay. My thing is, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with making an extra $1,000 to $2,000, let's say $500 to like $2,000 a month off content creation, and also working a part-time job? If more people adopted that mindset, I think more people would actually be able to go full-time eventually. But what happens is, too many people go from working their 9 to 5 to saying, fuck it, I'm going to give myself 6 months to get 100,000 subscribers. Next thing you know, niggas got a Patreon selling feet pics, or they got a GoFundMe. Hey guys, can't make rent. Nah, nigga. Nah, we don't care. That was your decision.
Down all things.
And let me tell you something about those creators. Don't let them don't let them guilt you into paying them. Like, I've literally seen people don't help me pay for my rent. I rarely have a donation bar on my a donation goal on my stream. I mean, the only times I ever really have a donation goal on my stream is because it was something for y'all, basically. Like the time we went to E3, I could not afford at the time to afford flights for all my friends so we could cover E3. I had a donation goal up so that we can produce content for y'all at E3. Or when we had like the Street Fighter tournament, it was money for it was money to give back to the community for like a prize, basically to win or whatever. But like niggas be having up donation goals for their rent, talking about, oh, this is to improve the stream. Like, no, it's not. It literally says on your stream, it's so you can pay your rent. If you made better content, you would make more money off your ad revenue. But that's a hard conversation to have because a lot of creative types are mad sensitive. That's why I'm not friends with a lot of them, because they pussy. But anyways,
An exciting
let's get back to this
city
2K.
in 2K25. Eric, welcome.
Chris, Alexis, thank you so much for having me. The team has been working incredibly hard in the city this year. We have a lot of amazing stuff to talk about today. A lot of it has been all user feedback.
And you weren't pressed about not going to E3? Real shit.
I'm really excited to tell everyone how you can play.
I tried to do a value exchange.
City this year.
We've heard that there are a lot.
I say drop 5 subs in the chat because I feel like I be giving free game away. Let me give 5 subs, but I don't just be asking for money, bro.
New things. What can players look forward to when playing NBA 2K25?
When your favorite streamer gets into vinyl,
So the city,
I'm into it.
2K25
Can I say, since I started buying vinyl and I've been posting that shit, a lot of people have been tweeting me they collections. People have been DMing me on Instagram. A lot of people have been saying, "Oh, I've been thinking about it," because I was on the fence too. I've been thinking about it, and like I think a lot of people are feeling the same way that I was feeling about the Spotify, the Apples, as well as people pulling games off of people's hard drives. Ownership is becoming a bigger thing. And I think, I don't know, vinyl is just, if you're gonna own, vinyl is cooler than CDs to me. If you want to go for CDs, cool, I'm not mad at it because they're more compact. But to me, like having that artwork is cooler. Shout out to Plump, but I've getting a lot of DMs like, yo, this is what I've been thinking about. I'm getting into. I'm like, so shout out to everybody collecting. Shout out to Plump with the sub.
Everything for us. The city is significantly smaller. It's much more intimate.
I've been doing that with the Blu-rays, whatever you into.
This is quicker. And the entire city this year is designed with basketball in mind. So the main street, we're calling it the Boulevard.
Move them speakers yet?
The entire street has like.
I'm trying to figure out where to put them.
There's murals painting.
I might have to get something to elevate
Really
them.
bringing home that basketball feel. The light posts are green release animation light posts. They look incredible.
Wow.
Really cool aspects of the Boulevard of the Stars is.
Shout out to the 850 people we got in here. If you're new, hit the follow button.
Boulevard. There's a basketball representing each NBA Finals winner in NBA history. And one really cool aspect of it is you can continue to add your own stars to this Walk of Fame as you play through my career and win NBA titles. So you're kind of designing the city yourself as you go, which is really cool.
Can you expand on Elite versus Rise this year in NBA 2K25?
In NBA 2K25, both of
It better not be no space parks. Niggas is not trying to go to the moon. We trying to hoop. No, thank you.
affiliations are getting brand new parks. The court layouts are very tight, so it's really easy to hop from one court to the next. You don't have to.
I got to get a Tevin Campbell vinyl.
Environmental variables. It's just getting on the court and playing basketball. So the new
That's what I gotta
affiliation
find.
park is built into an old, worn-down fort that used to be a bustling pirate scene a long, long time ago.
What the fuck?
Centerpiece of the entire affiliation is a beautiful pirate ship that you can actually play on top of.
Who asked for this shit? Do y'all like this? I don't understand. Like, I don't want to hoop on a pirate boat. Why can't you make like some type of recreate? Like, one thing I want, niggas love to clown NBA Live, but one thing NBA Live did is all their courts were fire. Why can't you do a recreation of Rutgers Park? Like, why can't we get some real type shit, bro? I think that's one of the reasons why. Shout out to Scuba Sky with the 5 gift subs. I appreciate you. I think that's one of the reasons why people love Sunset Beach all the time. They bring up they love it all the time because low key Sunset Beach is Venice Beach in LA. It's a recreation. Like, why can't we get some real cool courts? Do some international. I remember they had one court in the Philippines that was like famous at NBA Live. Their courts were fire.
And inside of. I think fans are going to have a lot of fun exploring.
We're over here hooping with the Flying Dutchman. What the fuck? What the fuck is this, bro? Yeah, it's such a waste of resources, and it makes the game lag, bro. You got a boat, you got a fair boat swinging back and forth in the background, just lagging up the game and shit. Just put a fucking basketball court down. God damn.
It's built into a gigantic.
Yeah, with Davy Jones and Peter Pan in the background. What the fuck is this?
Mech robots being built. They're in various.
We hooping in a Gundam factory. This is why we play this is crazy. Like, I'm not mad, but it's fucking funny. Who said, yeah, let's hoop in a Gundam factory?
Environment.
We hooping in a Tesla factory. What is this?
Love their affiliation park this year. It's built into
Hooping with the scallywags.
Factory. And as you're playing in there, you can see these 75-foot tall mech robots being built. They're in various phases of construction. It's a really neat experience, and I think people are really.
Maybe I'm a hater. Maybe chat. What's y'all opinion on? Y'all want to hoop? Y'all want to hoop with nightmares from nightmares from fucking Code Geass? Y'all want to hoop with the robots from Evangelion? Is hooping with Megatron and shit? Like, what does this have to do with basketball, bro? Oh shit. I feel like the original parks, the reason they worked is they kind of encapsulated the street culture. It's like we're getting away from the street culture. What is this, dude? They're so out of touch with the community. That's what I'm saying, dude. What is this, man? Oh
like having a
god.
great time when you're playing in there.
Tell us more about game modes in the city.
Like, you know, it'd be fire if they stole some shit from NBA Street, where like, or no, they steal some elements from NBA Live and then some shit from NBA Street, where like in NBA Live they had a bunch of different international popular courts in different countries, and then maybe get like somebody like Barbito Garcia or whatever, or like, or I don't know what's the name of the dude who be shoutcasting during the when they be doing runs at Rucket or whatever. Like, get somebody actually from the street to actually call the games like an NBA Street. Like, that shit would be cool, and give the people the option to turn it off in case they want to hear it. But like, actually put some street elements, like Duke Tango, yeah, whoever that is, yeah. Like, put some stuff in there that actually encapsulates the culture of basketball.
So all of your
Funk Flex somebody.
I'm really feeling right now the new rec. I think
Get Big Tigger for a DC court or something, like
what I
something.
really want to talk about today are the new game experiences we're bringing into the city in 2K25. We might have hinted that the mic court is back in NBA 2K25, and I can confirm it is definitely back. It has all the things you're familiar with and that you love and that you want from it. It has customization. It's a safe place to practice your game. You can invite your mic court teammates in to play with you. You can invite your actual friends in to play with you. And another item that
It's crazy how they're like celebrating features that was in the game like 3-4 years ago that they took away for no fucking reason, by the way. Private matches.
has, which is really cool, is you can kind of adjust the sliders.
Yeah, it should have never left. Now it's a selling point.
Custom for each mode in the city, so you can really practice how you're playing in each mode as you prepare to compete.
I can't wait to get in there and work on my game, but I did notice you said the word compete, so expand on that.
Compete and competition has kind of been a mantra for the team this year. I really feel, honestly, like it's an area we've kind of lacked in years past. So I really wanted a place to drive home competition in the city, and this year we're introducing a new game mode called Proving Grounds. It is the ultimate place for competition in the city this year. It's ranked play. There's 4 different modes you can play in. There's 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 5v5. It's comp level sliders. Shot meters are turned off. The top 100 players in each of the 4 modes will have their global rank displayed right on their gamer plate.
This will be all. This is gonna be all where the park sweats is. I pray to God this is where the park sweats are at. I need all niggas that don't use shot meter spend $100,000 on VC to be in the Proving Grounds. That way we can come back. Because one thing, here's another thing I miss about 2K and why we only play the rec. What up, Nomad? The park used to be fun. The park used to be fun. One match, it was just a fun, casual match. The next, it was sweaty. Get a couple sweaty matches, one fun match. Now you go in the park, it ain't nothing but a nigga sitting there with Hall of Fame brick wall. Now you can get legend brick wall. They be sitting there with Hall of Fame brick wall with a 6-foot point guard, just standing there, going under screens, dribbling the clock out. At 22 seconds, they shoot a 3 and hit it. Just sweating up a storm, trying to get clips for their fucking failing YouTube channel. You niggas ruin the community for 25 views. This is crazy. So I pray those people, y'all go to the Proving Grounds. Yeah, go to that's what we calling it, the unemployed grounds. Please go over there so people who just want to play the game and have fun can go to the park. Go to the rec, because the problem with the rec and the even pro-am is it's 5v5. With the park, you only need 3 people. Sometimes you don't have 5. So it'd be nice to be able to go back in the park and just have some fun instead of having to sweat all the goddamn time.
Their banner at the bottom of the screen, so you can really run around the
They
city.
not going. They want a pub stomp.
This particular mode. The leaderboards are set
Losers.
every season. We're giving out prizes for the top 5 in each game mode. They're really good prizes. You want to
Wait. No, wait. You might be wrong. Let's see what they're giving out prizes for sweating. What are the prizes?
Oh, this is just a place for people to go in and show off what their skills are. It's a really fun place to play, and anyone who participates in Proving Grounds this year will be earning the best rep in the city in 2K25.
They didn't even state the prizes, bro. You should have stated the prizes, man. They should have gave them something like really cool. Like you get a Lambo, you can drive around the city. Niggas gonna fight for that.
Street ball is something that really empowered us to spend a lot more time leveling
How
up.
long before the PC version becomes unplayable because of hackers? Day one. Day one, you're gonna have 99 overall mascots. Enjoy.
this year, making it a lot better. You can do optional co-op play with your friends this year. There are
They give him a Hellcat.
beautiful street courts for you to play in, and there are a whole new host of bosses for you to beat. Again, you can do it with your friends if you want, and you can play for amazing cosmetic rewards this year. They're really unique. Street Ball in 2K25, I think, is going to be
That's a PvE
So
mode.
based on everything you're saying, it sounds like there's a lot of new content for players to enjoy this year.
The marketing team be on point with fooling these 2K bots. They really
We
do.
learned about Triple Threat Park, a new experience right in the city, and it's something that I'm really,
The pay to win mode.
really excited about for.
Did they say if it's crossplay with PC's cross? I don't think it is. I didn't see anything about it, and I pray it's not. I'm okay with cross. I would go back to PC if they put anti-cheat on PC and they added crossplay. I would go back to PC, but I don't think they did.
long time players of my career to really enjoy. This entire new park is the remaster of NBA 2K16's Rivet City Rooftop Court. We remastered it, recreated it. It uses next-gen tech, next-gen lighting. It looks amazing. It's a one-to-one homage of the original park. If you were at all a fan of that, I strongly encourage you to get in here and try this experience out.
Oh my God.
Rivet City fans, I have so many great memories.
Sorry, I'm gonna be battle crying all throughout the stream anytime I get up, just because it was leg day. And if you could get like a thermal reading of my body, all of this is green. On my legs, it's bright red. I can't even like bend 90 degrees. I was feeling good in the gym. You know those days when you feel good in the gym, you should push it. Because there's gonna be days where you don't feel good. You just gotta push through the workout. But those days where you feel good, you feel strong, your energy, your recovery, those days push yourself. That's when you're gonna find the most growth. I was feeling real good. My hips was feeling real loose. So like I was hitting them deep squats. I'm paying for it today, boy.
Playing on those parks.
So, any chance
I'm paying for it today.
in NBA 2K25?
In NBA 2K25, we're celebrating NBA 2K15. We're bringing back all 4 My Park courts, remastered for users to play. That includes sun-drenched Sunset Park, the industrial Rivet City. We have the Old Town Flyers Park, and of course, that year we had the My Park Championship.
The worst is
Old
trying
Town
to take a
won.
shit after leg day. Hey, you said it, I didn't, but you're not wrong, bro. This was me trying to take a, like, bro, like, you can't even, like, sit down. I can't even, like, joke. Like, I have to fall back on the toilet like this. He's not wrong, dog. He is not wrong, bro. I was struggling this morning, bro. I was like, this is some bullshit, bro.
These are all getting
Oh my God.
down to the very last detail. Next-gen lighting, just like we did with the Rivet City Rooftop Court. It's been a long
Oh
time,
my
but
God,
for users, this will be
dude.
For the first time, it's literally been over 10 years since people have played on these courts. We're going to be putting out one, per season.
He said, it's been 10 years since you guys played on these courts. Okay, and like, why is that a selling point?
First 4 seasons. It's something I didn't want to put out as an event where there was leaderboards and people were sweating and trying to get to the top. Like, it's not really.
Wait, did he say that's a seasonal event? Hold up.
These are all getting HD remasters down to the very last detail, next-gen tech, next-gen lighting, just like we did with the Rivet City Rooftop Court. It's been a long time, but for many users, this will be for the first time. It's literally been over 10 years since people have played on these courts. We're going to be putting out one, per season for the first 4 seasons. It's something I didn't want to put out as an event where there was leaderboards and people were sweating.
So there's always a catch, chat.
It's not really not the vibe.
There's
of
always a
sports.
catch.
This is about reliving past memories with your friends, having a great time. You're going to earn 2x rep in this, that sweet 2XP. Look, I'm ready to go on these now.
Can you at least tell the fans which remaster is coming in season 1?
During the back half of season 1, we're going to go back and we're going to visit the Old Town Flyers Park. And while competition was, a major goal for the team this year, fun is ever at the top of our list.
Want to play basketball? Dailies and weeklies, guy.
Fun thing we added to the game this year is called the Squad Finder. It is a place for you, like the name says, to go find like-minded players who are
Find your perfect team of squad, instantly connect with like-minded players and hit the courts together. Whether you're looking for a quick game or a dedicated team, Squad Finder has you covered. Microphone status. Ooh. Now this is a feature I could use. This is good for trolling. I can set it to microphone status. Microphone on.
are trying to
Tinder for 2K is
the
crazy.
same goals you are. It's a great way for you to establish some new connections, build some chemistry with new players to compete with.
That might be useful for me.
Another fun thing we added to the game this year is a brand new mode called the Track. The Track is an indoor karting warehouse where you
What?
can do a new.
Is this this is a basketball game, right? We're watching a video about a basketball game, right? What the fuck?
Build some chemistry with new players to compete with. Another fun thing we added to the game this year is a brand new mode called the Track. The track is an indoor karting warehouse where you can do a new race every single week, and the winner who has the best time at the end of each week wins 1 million VC.
This is why people hate y'all. What the fuck, Ronald? What the fuck is that? Hey, this shit better be off somewhere else in the city away from the games. I don't need niggas zipping and zooming around the park like Mario Kart, lagging up the place. And this shit looks awful, by the way. Look how stiff the animations are. Yo, they're so ass. This has got to be one of the most untalented development teams I've ever seen, because outside of basketball animations, which is mocap, so it's not even really them animating, it shows they have a serious lack of talent when it comes to animating shit.
Fun thing we added to the game.
Because they cannot, y'all remember that dodgeball shit? That shit was stiff. Anything in 2K that has nothing to do with basketball, they cannot program it. This has got to be one of the most untalented AAA teams out there.
The track is an indoor karting warehouse where you can do a new race every single.
How the fuck do you make a stiff-ass driving game? There's no textures anywhere. This racetrack looks like shit. Yo, shout out to Dark Elm and Kendra with the sub. Dodgeball was like, this shit looks stiff, bruh.
A week, and the winner who has the best time at the end of each week wins 1 million VC.
Casual
courts.
courts.
The game this year to really help out new users is called casual courts. It's kind of like your safe zone to play as a new user. The only people that can step on these courts are other
Gran
people
Turismo 2K.
inexperienced users to NBA 2K. These are a great way for new users
Was that nigga glitching in the background? Hold on, am I bugging? Look like right here.
to play as a new user.
Yeah, look. Chat. Oh my God. Has anybody else caught this?
The game this year
It's lagging in the background.
users is called casual
Watch right here.
courts. It's kind of like your safe zone to play as a new user.
You see
The
that?
only people that can step on these
Yo, it's nobody's on the servers. Remember where you heard it here first. Red flag.
courts are other people who are new and inexperienced users to NBA 2K.
It's
These are
lagging
a great
right
way
there.
for new users just to learn the game.
Red flag, clip it.
Foundation of NBA 2K25, and that continues directly in the city.
Nobody's on the servers right now. What is it lagging for? It literally proves my point. This has got to be one of the most untalented group of developers. If it's not a dribble animation, these niggas turn into Stevie Wonder.
One thing we added
Hollow
to the game
helps.
this year is
Also, what determines a casual gamer? Like what determines somebody being able to access the casual hoops? Is there gonna be like some type of ELO or something?
a little informational kiosk. We actually call
Yeah, if it ain't mocap, they
Whenever you
capping.
activate them, you get a video of our very own Chris Manning and Shakedown telling you about what this building is about, what the experience is inside, what kind of difficulty level it is, and basically just trying to find the right fit for you.
Yeah, I think Hollow Help is a great addition to the series to help educate fans about all things new in the city. And if I do say so
They
myself,
think 2K niggas want to learn. That's cute.
the acting's pretty top-notch too, Eric.
Chris, you did a great job, I'm not gonna lie.
And
Go back. I think he said it when you were talking. Okay, let me go back to casual and listen to what he was saying. What's the stipulation on this?
Added to the game this year to really help out new users is called casual courts. It's kind of like your safe zone to play as a new user. The only people that can step on these courts are other people who are new and inexperienced users to NBA 2K. These are a great way for new users just to learn the game. Accessibility was a major foundation of NBA 2K25, and that continues directly in the city.
No, he didn't define it. Like, what defines a new player? Is it for people who have 10 games or less? Is it for people with a negative win percentage? Like, how do they determine who can access those courts and who can't? It still doesn't really explain.
One thing we added to the game
that was vague.
is a little informational kiosk. We actually call them Hollow Helps. And whenever you activate them, you get a video of our very own Chris Manning and Shakedown telling you about what this building is about, what the experience is inside, what kind of difficulty level it is, and basically just trying to find the right fit for you.
Yeah, I think Hollow Help is a great addition to the series to help educate fans about all things new in the city. And if I do say so myself, the acting's pretty top-notch too, Eric.
Chris, you did a great job, I'm not gonna lie.
And that brings us to the end of this NBA 2K25 Courtside Report on the city. Eric, thank you so much for joining us.
They should keep it to everyone in the rookie
So much
tier.
for having me here today.
Oh yeah, maybe they can go by like the levels. Only problem with that is people probably gonna make Smurf accounts.
Please enjoy the game. We cannot wait for you to get it on launch day.
And with that, we'll see all of you in the city where you can play.
I feel like the issue with that is people will probably make Smurf accounts, like maybe like losing percentages, but then even still, people might lose on purpose just to get on the casual courts. It's kind of hard to tell. Smurf City, yeah. The court report didn't do much for me. Well, they have the actual article here. Let's see if there's something in here that's different that we didn't already know. Boulevard of Stars, we know. User feedback from our community drives everything in the cap. User feedback from our community drives everything. Isn't this the same company that flew out like 100 content creators, let them publish all them 5.9 YouTube video builds about how they can get like 5 legend badges with a 5.9 build? And within an hour of all those videos dropping, Mike Wang tweets out that, hey guys, we're gonna patch that shit. It's not gonna be in the game. He said, you may see some videos what do you mean you may see some videos out there? You flew them niggas out. What do you mean you taking feedback from the community? No, you taking marketing, free marketing from them. That's what you fly them out for. Instantly nerfed. How you patch the game before it comes out. So now you're making all them creators look stupid, which is why you got to be careful about which corporation you want to get in bed with. I've never understood why some of these creators who go to community day for 2K want to be a part of it so much. This is one of the worst companies to work for. There's so many cool companies that they let you say what the fuck you want as long as you like respect it. This community right here, bruh, that community day shit is definitely used to silence people. Shout out to Dooms and D-Man, right? Proving Grounds. Yeah, we already learned about that. Oh, here's the different tiers. So the prizes for the Proving Grounds. This is where you begin, do well, and you'll move up. Your level will now be displayed. So when you hit gold rank, you'll get plus 10% on rep, plus extra 100 VC. Platinum 25 rep, 250, 50%, 500. Double the rep, top ranked icon, 500 win bonus, animated player banner. So these are the prizes you get for sweating. You might be right, Nomad. I don't think these prizes they might still be in the park ruining everybody's day. I don't think these prizes are strong enough to make people want to keep playing. Maybe if you can get to like this rank right here, because you get extra rep for the people who care about grinding the rep. But I am curious to know what's the percentage of the 2K community that actually cares to be like the first legend or something like that. I don't know. I feel like the legend grind is for people who are chronically unemployed. But who knows? Play anywhere, win anywhere. If I catch y'all race karting on 2K, I'm on your ass. We saw that. My court, we saw that. It just looks like a repeat of everything in the video. Rise in Elite affiliations. Do you get any bonuses for this? If you join Rise, led by Shakedown, you'll play in the heart of a... Yep. Yeah, but do you get a bonus? No? No bonuses. Okay. Welcome to the city. Yeah, this is just a repeat of the video, I think. Chronically unemployed, bruh. Iconic parks are back. We've excited to announce that 2K25 will celebrate 2K15 by bringing back all 4 My Parks as an event in the event center. But this includes the Sundridge Sunset Park. Oh, the Rivet City and the Old Town. Wow. These are getting remasters down to the last detail while incorporating new gen tech and lighting. It looks the same to me. They just look up-res. They don't look like... They look absolutely breathtaking, and we can't wait for our community to experience these all over again for the first time. Okay. We'll be unveiling a new remaster during each of the first 4 seasons. The events will feature double XP and double rep for the entire duration. We didn't want these to be about sweating for prizes or leaderboards. This is all about having a tremendous time and revisiting these loved My Parks with their friends, which is funny because early in this article, they said that they based the city off the feedback from the community. Well, maybe my pulse isn't correct, but from the videos I'll be watching from 2K creators, the feedback would be what they missed is not only these parks, but they missed the days. I forgot what it was called, but those days where you had all 3 communities going at one another in like a war for the most points to see which was the best park. That people were literally sweating on the game to be Sunset's better, Rivet's better, that rival day. Yeah. So when you say we didn't want these to be about sweating for prizes or on leaderboards, but then you're also saying you care about the feedback, you seem kind of out of touch with the community because people like that rival day shit. Rep and Legend. We enjoyed watching the community's dedication for the rep grind this past year, along with the intense competition that came with it. So you get a bunch of different prizes, I would imagine. Banners and shit. In 2K25, the year-long rep system is divided into 4 categories, each with 5 tiers: rookie 1 to 5, starter to 1, veteran, and then legend. At each tier, you'll unlock rewards such as new cap breakers, with 15 total available to earn as you advance through the rep tiers. Is this only for park, or is this for all online modes? These can not only increase your attribute ratings beyond those max potential caps, but also contribute towards meeting the attribute requirements needed to unlock new animation badges, takeovers, Once you reach Legend 1, you can become eligible for a spot in the top 10 leaderboard. The last rival day was 2K17, and they didn't even give out a new part for the winner. That was the beginning of the end. Yeah. I talk about that in my new video. Like 2K17 was the first. 2K17 was the, I literally say in the script, 2K17 was the first game where I started to see whispers of being lazy. And then 2K18 is where you really started to see the community switch up on people. At the end of the Boulevard of Stars, we commemorate the first player to reach Legend each year. Some of the most dedicated players in 2K history. We're excited to see who's the first legends who will be in 2K25. Do they get a free copy of the game if you become like the first legend? Bro, I need that video ASAP. It's not coming out this week. I got a note from my editor on Tuesday that they were like halfway through. They'll have it to me by the end of the week. So probably Monday or Tuesday it'll come out. Because I told him, I was like, take your time with it. It's fine. Because he said he's like, this is your biggest project you ever did, which makes me think it probably will be at least 40 minutes. Maybe longer, because I don't there's a lot of stuff in there with like cuts and yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited. I'm with you. I'm excited to watch it back. I can't wait to watch it. Take a trip to the new Triple Threat Park, use the fast travel subway. I'm also excited because like I said, it'll be the first really long video that I do that kind of helps me understand like, okay, is this the route I should take? Yo, shout out to J2 Lifted with the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you. Help a brother hit that sub goal. We're debuting a new shop called Limited Edition where clothing drops from an ever-revolving list of fashion brands will be available first. You guys think we'll ever see the Yeezys? You think we'll ever see Yeezys in there, like Ronnie said? Gatorade Gym, yeah, blah, 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 blah. This is why the game be lagging, because niggas be getting jiggy in the background and shit. I'm over here on YouTube checking for that video. Nah. I might tweet it out, so you'll know, because I haven't dropped anything this week. This year, we're focusing on our efforts of giving the community what it wants. Yo, shout out to ERT with the 5 gifted. I appreciate you. Y'all showing love today. It's payday. It's Friday, right? Powerful niggatry and closing remarks. This year, we're focused on efforts of giving the community what it wants in the city, and we're grateful. This year, we're focused on efforts of giving the community what it wants. And then you follow that up with in the city. Well, what the community wants is not the city. The downfall of NBA 2K was the neighborhood, and we didn't even know it. Because when the neighborhood came the city, we don't want that shit no more. We just want to load into the park. We want quick matchmaking. We just want to play the game. Yo, shout out to Dell with the gifting all them subs. I appreciate you, bruh. I appreciate you. Boom, boom, boom. And then last but not least, for the 2K stuff I got for you, NBA 2K25 soundtrack has been revealed. We got some... The images, what the fuck? Elon, fix your website. How long have you been working on that video? Total? It's actually the longest video I've ever worked on. Total, it took me 2 weeks to produce it. Just because it was 16 pages of writing. That took me several days to do. Then it was a lot of research, which took me days to do. Then I spent the whole week networking, parlaying. Because it reminded me why I don't like collabing and working with a lot of people. Because then you become on other people's time, which everybody was nice that I worked with, but you know, you're on other people's time. So it was a lot of messaging people back and forth, trying to get the assets that I needed. So yeah, it took me like 2 weeks to produce the video. And then it took me 3.5 hours to record the audio. I was lightheaded going to bed. It was rough. So I was like, I don't know how the video is going to turn out. How long is it? I don't know. I don't know until it's done. Let's see. Bro, what the fuck? There we go. So we got Key Glock. I'm surprised Killer Mike's on there. Killer Mike, Don Tolliver, Kodak Black, Tommy Richmond. We got TikTok music on there. $1 Million Baby. Lil Baby T Grizzly, Ski Master Slum. Really? Got the clips. Ooh, we gonna have Grinding on there? Or when's the last time you heard it like this? Nux. I don't know who that is. Larry June. There you go, Ab. Lil Larry June. Kenny Beats, SZA, Mike Towers, Eminem, Big Boy, Schoolboy Q. This playlist actually might be fire. 310. I don't know who that is. Dave and Central C. They got Central C. Babyface Ray, Shmino, Big the Plug, Lotto, Rich Amiri. Oh my God. Ken Carson, Lil Tecca. They got some Ice Spice, Travis Scott, Amine, K Chinacha. I'm not gonna lie, they actually got some names on here. KRS-One. Chase and Status, I have no clue who that is. DJ Snake and Peso Plum, I have no clue. A Boogie, DDG. Hey, y'all make fun of DDG, but he on the playlist. Shout out to him. Quavo, Big Benny. Okay, we got the Butcher coming. I have no clue who Mondo Slade is. Moneybag, Carol G, BK the Ruler, Paris, Texas. I wonder where he's from. Watch the Ride. Oh, there you go. Dochi, some of y'all was talking about them. Nux is a UK rapper. They fire? You don't know what Peso Pluma is? Nah, I don't know. Put me on. Troy Boy, Young Miko, Mano. Got some Young Boy, Tootsie, Nav. I go lie. They got a lot. They got this playlist might be fire. The Butcher coming, nigga. Yeah, this is 2K, the names that are gonna be on there on the joint. Paris, Texas is 2 people. Are they from Paris, Texas? Just out of curiosity, are they from Paris, Texas? But yeah, that's all the 2K dudes I got for y'all. I got a tinkle.